Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to today's COVID-19 update for Yakima County. I'm Jocelyn Castillo, Community Health Specialist at the Yakima Health District. Today, I'll be giving you a quick update on our current numbers, as well as sharing some safety recommendations for Thanksgiving. We won't be answering any questions from the community today, but we will be answering them during our next update next week. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comment section below. To start, as usual, I'll share where our numbers are at currently. As of yesterday, we are at a total of 14,699 cases of COVID-19. That's an increase of 855 cases from our last update last week. Currently, there are 22 individuals who are currently hospitalized. That's an additional 7 people that are currently hospitalized from last week. And 1 individual is intubated, which is 1 less than what we reported during the last update last week. Unfortunately, however, over the last week, we have lost an additional 5 community members to COVID-19, bringing the total lives lost to 259 for Yakima County. And we are seeing a rapid increase in COVID-19 cases in Yakima County, regionally and across the country. And just to highlight this, I wanted to share a graph that we posted on our social media this week showing this increase. And so as you can see from this graph here, cases have been increasing week after week in our county since the end of October. And if we just look at these last 2 weeks here, this increase has been quite significant. And with an increase in cases, we've also seen a higher number of hospitalizations due to COVID-19. And I don't have a slide to share that information here, but as I mentioned earlier, we went from reporting 15 individuals who were currently hospitalized due to COVID-19 in our last update to now reporting 22 individuals who are currently hospitalized due to COVID-19. And so we are at a critical moment in the pandemic where we must all take action now and work together to help stop the spread, not only for ourselves, but also to protect our healthcare workers, elders, people with underlying health conditions, and our friends and families. The good news is that we can turn this trend around. We did it already in the summer when we reached our highest peak and we were able to bring those numbers down. We also know what it takes to stop the spread: wearing masks, practicing physical distancing of 6 feet, avoiding close contact with others outside the household, practicing good hygiene, and staying home when we are sick are things we can all do to help stop the spread of the virus. And while we make plans for Thanksgiving this week, we urge community members to keep all of this in mind and participate in safe celebration activities. The safest option is to stay at home and celebrate with members of your own household only. Right now in Yakima County, there's a 20% chance that someone will have COVID-19 in a 10-person gathering. And so the more people there are, the higher the risk of getting COVID-19. So please keep that in mind. Even if you stay at home, there are ways you can safely connect with family and friends. This includes having virtual celebrations, and so you can have Thanksgiving dinner together, play games, or give thanks via Zoom, FaceTime, or another video chat device. And even if you do just stay home, you can watch shows or movies with those in your household, or even help support local businesses by ordering food. If you do shopping over the weekend, please consider shopping online instead of in person to prevent large shopping crowds. If you do go out to do some shopping, wear your mask and practice physical distancing. Another safe activity could be to prepare a Thanksgiving dish and drop it off to your family, friends, or neighbors in a way that does not involve close contact. And so, for example, you could leave it on their front porch. If you gather with people outside your household, there are also steps you can take to minimize the spread of COVID-19. And so this includes first, keep the gathering small, limit the number of guests to 5 people or less from outside the household. Check in with guests ahead of time, make sure that no one is sick or has been exposed to COVID-19. Have guests wear masks and practice physical distancing of 6 feet. If possible, have the gathering outside. But if you do it indoors, open windows to increase ventilation. Regularly wash your hands and encourage visitors to do the same. Clean and disinfect frequently touched items during the gathering. And after the gathering, make sure you monitor your health. And if you feel sick or develop symptoms of COVID-19, get tested right away and isolate immediately. Let your close contacts know as well so that they can also take steps to prevent infecting others. We want all of you to have a safe and enjoyable holiday, so please think carefully about which activities you choose to participate in. This is all the information that I have for today's update. Thank you for watching. Have a safe and happy Thanksgiving.